Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Monday, May 26th, 2025. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, we've got a brand new week kicking off here on Fade to Black. Short week this week. Tonight, Christopher A. Johnston, JD, is here for Roswell, The Truth on Trial. Tonight on Fade to Black. Tomorrow night, Dr. Mark Collado is with us. An Inconvenient Theory, that is his book. We're going to be discussing that tomorrow night. Wednesday night, our AMA AJA, where you get to ask me anything. It's our once a month. That's right, our OAM. That is Wednesday night. Thursday night, we are off air because we're going to be out at Contact in the Desert. Speaking of Contact in the Desert, I have three major events coming up this week. Contact in the Desert. That's May 29th through June 2nd, right here in Palm Springs, California. After that, I head south to Peru for the Inca Celebration of the Sun with Brian Forrester. That's in June. We have a second tour coming up in November. This one is sold out. Then I come back from that for the PSI Games, August 1st through the 3rd, 2025 in Charlottesville, Virginia. All right, let's get to it. On this day in history, 1897. Bram Stoker's Dracula goes on sale in London. Editors cut the first 101 pages and altered the text so it would seem less real. Wow. All right, here's your Fader fact. The shortest commercial flight in the world is in Scotland. It's just 1.7 miles and takes 90 seconds. And that is your Fader fact. All right, let's get to the breaking news. Big news just announced. Resident Alien is returning. That's right. Resident Alien Harry is returning for a fourth season on June 6th. This season will simulcast live on USA TV and Sci-Fi with replays on Peacock 1 week later. My life is complete. China and Russia have signed a deal to build a nuclear power plant on the moon, a move that will redefine lunar exploration and energy infrastructure. The plant will supply energy to the International Lunar Research Station, otherwise known as the ILRS, a China-Russia project scheduled for completion in 2036. The ILRS will be built at the South Pole and will be a permanent research center funded by 17 countries, including Egypt, Pakistan, and South Africa. Bayer said it could stop producing the world's most popular weed killer, Roundup, unless it gets court protection against lawsuits blaming the herbicide for causing cancer. Bayer has even approached the U.S. Supreme Court. Over the last decade, Roundup has cost Bayer about $10 billion in payouts to plaintiffs. Stop making it. It causes cancer. It's that simple. Message to Bayer. The U.S. Mint is moving forward with plans to kill the penny, making its final order of penny blanks and plans to stop producing pennies when those run out. Minting 1 penny literally costs 2 cents. I'm going to kind of miss it. I don't even know what change is. I used to have a change jar, right? And I'd fill it up, and at the end of the year, I would cash in the change and spend it on my kids. That was it. I haven't had change in my pocket 15 years. I don't have change I don't even know. It's just the way it is. All right. Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic is ready to return to space after 2 years. That's right. Check this out. The company announced it will resume operations next year with its new space plane, Delta. Right? A research flight is scheduled next summer, followed by a private astronaut mission in the fall of 2026. And finally, I'll leave you with this. A Norwegian man woke up to find a large container ship rammed into his front garden over a couple of feet away from his house early last Thursday morning. Initial investigations have found that the vessel's helmsman had fallen asleep while on duty. The 443-foot NCL Salton entered Trondheim Fjord, an inlet of the Norwegian Sea, during the early hours of May 22nd, but he failed to change course as required. The cargo ship eventually ran aground just beside Johan Hellberg's wooden cabin at around dawn. The NCL Salton has run aground twice before, by the way, once in 2023 in Hadsel, and again in 2024 last year in Alsund. Yeah, no report yet about who the helmsman was on those two previous groundings. We're going to find out, and I'll keep you posted. That is crazy news. Seriously. All right, that's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Monday, May 26, 2025. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I am Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody tonight on Fade to Black, Christopher A. Johnston, JD, he's a lawyer, trial attorney actually, is with us, and we are going to put Roswell on trial. Tonight's show, Roswell, the truth. I'll see everybody tonight, but for now, all I've got is Go Backley Teppy.